OpenAI just released a 13-page policy paper, and in it they describe potential policy approaches to what they predict the impact of AI will be on our society and the economy. In it, they ask, presumably the US government, to create a public wealth fund, subsidize a 4-day work week with no pay cuts, implement a robot tax, and guarantee every American the right to AI like it's electricity. OpenAI's financial contribution to this is $100,000 in research fellowships and $1 million in API credits. That's it. That's the entire offering. And look, some of the proposals are actually reasonable. The robot tax has been floating around since Bill Gates brought it up in 2017. The 4-day work week has real data behind it. I'm not going to say that the ideas are bad, but OpenAI proposed 25 ideas, which is great. But everything they're proposing costs the government money, costs us money for societal issues that the technology that they sell has or will cause. There's literally a line in the document where they recommend policymakers increase reliance on capital-based revenues. OpenAI recommends higher capital gains tax the same month they closed a $40 billion raise. Where's the responsibility or accountability? This is your technology, the technology that you want to democratize to the public, but there's absolutely no corporate accountability to get them done, see it through. In fact, OpenAI leaders have given millions of dollars to the Trump administration, and the legislation regulation that's currently coming out of this administration does absolutely nothing to regulate the industry. I'm all for innovation, and I want there to be room for people to innovate, but these corporations have to take responsibility for the impacts of the technology that they're selling and profiting from. Putting out a 13-page paper isn't enough. OpenAI wrote the policy, but the government and the US taxpayers are going to pay the bill, and OpenAI still gets to keep their profit. That doesn't make sense to me.